The concept of Jacob's ladder originates from the Old Testament in the Bible, specifically in the book of Genesis. In the biblical narrative, Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, has a dream in which he sees a ladder reaching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending upon it. This vision is described in Genesis chapter 28 verses 10 to 19. The interpretation of Jacob's ladder varies among different religious traditions and scholars. However, one common interpretation is that the ladder symbolizes the connection between heaven and earth, with the angels representing messengers or intermediaries between God and humanity. The ladder can also symbolize spiritual ascent, with Jacob's dream serving as a metaphor for his own spiritual journey and the promise of divine presence and guidance. Regarding Jesus' explanation of Jacob's ladder, there is no specific account in the New Testament where Jesus directly explains the meaning of Jacob's ladder. However, Jesus often used metaphors and parables to teach spiritual truths. And it's possible that he might have referenced or alluded to the concept of Jacob's ladder in his teachings about the kingdom of God, spiritual growth, and the relationship between God and humanity. In the New Testament, there isn't a specific instance where Jesus directly addresses Jacob's ladder in the same way it's depicted in the Old Testament. However, there are teachings and dialogues in the Gospels where Jesus speaks about themes that could be related to the symbolism of Jacob's ladder. I'll provide an elaboration within the context of Jesus' teachings and their potential connection to the symbolism of Jacob's ladder. To explore the potential connection between Jesus' teachings and Jacob's ladder, we must delve into the overarching themes of Jesus' ministry as recorded in the New Testament Gospels. Jesus frequently used metaphors, parables, and symbolic language to convey deeper spiritual truths. Jacob's ladder, as depicted in the Old Testament, symbolizes a connection between heaven and earth, with angels ascending and descending. Let's examine some of Jesus' teachings that resonate with this symbolism. The Son of Man, bridge between heaven and earth in the Gospel of John. Jesus refers to himself as the Son of Man. This title has deep theological significance, indicating Jesus' humanity while also pointing to his divine role as the bridge between heaven and earth. In John chapter 1 verse 51, Jesus says to Nathanael, "Very truly I tell you, you will see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." This statement echoes the imagery of Jacob's ladder and suggests that Jesus is the ultimate connection between heaven and earth. Surpassing the symbolism of the ladder, the kingdom of God, heaven's reign on earth. Throughout his ministry, Jesus taught about the kingdom of God, often using parables to illustrate its nature. In the Lord's Prayer, he prays, "Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven." Matthew chapter 6 verse 10. This prayer reflects the desire for the alignment of heaven and earth, where God's reign is fully realized. In this sense, the kingdom of God serves as a spiritual ladder, bridging the gap between the divine realm and the earthly realm. Spiritual renewal. Ascending toward God, Jesus frequently emphasized the need for spiritual renewal and transformation. In his conversation with Nicodemus, he speaks of being born again, or born from above, John chapter 3 verse 3, highlighting the importance of a spiritual rebirth. This concept implies a movement upward, akin to ascending a ladder, as individuals strive for a deeper connection with God and a higher spiritual plane. Divine revelation. Communication between heaven and earth. In various teachings, Jesus emphasizes the importance of divine revelation and communication between God and humanity. He declares, "No one has ever seen God, but the one and only Son, who is himself God and is in closest relationship with the Father, has made him known." John chapter 1 verse 18. Jesus, as the Word made flesh, John chapter 1 verse 14, serves as the ultimate mediator between heaven and earth, bringing God's truth and love to humanity. Conclusion. Jesus as the fulfillment of Jacob's ladder. While Jesus may not directly address Jacob's ladder in the New Testament, his teachings and actions embody its symbolism in profound ways. As the Son of Man, he bridges heaven and earth. Through the kingdom of God, he brings heaven's reign to earth. Through spiritual renewal, he enables individuals to ascend toward God, and through divine revelation, he communicates God's truth to humanity. In essence, Jesus fulfills the symbolism of Jacob's ladder by embodying the ultimate connection between God and humanity. His life, teachings, death, and resurrection provide the pathway for individuals to experience reconciliation with God and to participate in the realization of God's kingdom on earth. Thus, while Jacob's ladder serves as a powerful symbol in the Old Testament, Jesus' ministry elevates its significance to a new level, revealing the fullness of God's plan for salvation and restoration. Furthermore, Jesus speaks of his imminent death and resurrection, declaring, "And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself." John chapter 12 verse 32. This lifting up can be seen as a symbolic ascent, where Jesus, through his sacrificial death and subsequent exaltation, establishes a new connection between humanity and the divine realm. 3. Spiritual renewal and transformation. Jesus frequently spoke about the need for spiritual renewal and transformation. In his conversation with Nicodemus, he emphasizes the importance of being born again, or born from above, John chapter 3 verse 3, a process that involves a spiritual rebirth and ascent to a higher plane of existence. This notion of spiritual ascent resonates with the imagery of Jacob's ladder, where individuals strive to draw closer to God and experience a deeper connection with the divine. Furthermore, Jesus teaches about the importance of humility and childlike faith, saying, "Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." Matthew chapter 18 verse 3. This call to humility and transformation implies a willingness to ascend the ladder of spiritual growth, surrendering worldly concerns in favor of a deeper relationship with God. 4. Divine revelation and communication. Throughout his ministry, Jesus emphasized his unique relationship with the Father and his role as the revealer of divine truth. He declares, "No one knows the Father except the Son and anyone to whom the Son chooses to reveal him." Matthew chapter 11 verse 27. This statement underscores Jesus' role as the ultimate mediator between humanity and the divine realm, akin to the angels ascending and descending on Jacob's ladder to convey God's messages. Moreover, Jesus often used vivid imagery to describe the heavenly realm, such as in his parables of the wedding feast, Matthew chapter 22 verses 1 to 14, and the rich man and Lazarus, Luke chapter 16 verses 19 to 31. Through these teachings, Jesus offers glimpses of the divine reality and invites his listeners to participate in the heavenly banquet, drawing them closer to God and affirming the interconnectedness of heaven and earth. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.